Moody, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This bill is simply the sunset for the ASD, and they have until 2026 to that will be their last year. With that, I renew my motion.
Chair Lady Moody renews the motion. Discussion on the bill. Representative Parkinson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I won't mention bill-jacking in my comments, but I do want to say thank God. $2 billion later, $2 billion later, we finally end this catastrophe of an experiment in education served on the backs of our communities. This was such a grand scheme of we're going to take the bottom 5% of schools and move them to the top 25% in 5 years. And then there was scandal after scandal after scandal. The Tennessee Achievement School District was the worst education experiment ever attempted by the state of Tennessee. Every single school, with the exception of maybe a few out of the 41 schools that were taken into the Achievement School District to turn around our lowest performing schools, performed worse than our lowest performing schools. And imagine this. If our lowest performing school is on the floor of this chamber, then the Tennessee Achievement School District performed on the governor's floor. So I needed y'all to see that visually. Just when we thought the schools couldn't perform any worse because they're at the bottom of the 5%, the Tennessee Achievement School District came and proved us wrong. We can perform worse than the worst school in the entire state. And they did just that over and over and over and over. And $2 billion of your tax dollars went to support that for the last 15 years almost. $2 billion. Madam Sponsor, I venture to say that if you invested $2,000 of your own personal dollars into a scheme, after the first year, you would not invest anymore. But we invested $100 million per year since 2011 of taxpayer dollars and protected it. But not a single person in here would do that with their own money. Not a single person in here would do that with their own money. Now, I'm glad that this bill is here, Madam Sponsor, but I do understand that we're sunsetting the Achievement School District, but we're remixing it under the auspices of the Charter Commission. That's your new Achievement School District. And we're going to tell Shelby County, under this bill that's possibly coming, that this board has the ability to convert all your schools to a charter, and you can't say no. So it's just remixed. Well, I thank you for, ending this on this sheet of paper, but it's not really ending. We're going to keep on and keep on and keep on until every one of your districts are converted to either chartered or vouchered districts. You better believe that. So as y'all are thinking about these votes and as y'all are thinking about the new versions of the schemes, Keep that in mind. Remember, they only said it was going to be charters for Shelby and Davidson. Then all of a sudden they opened the floodgates. And that's what's coming. The goal is to privatize the entire state of Tennessee's education. They're starting. We were the test dummies. And guess what? It failed. And now they're going to come back and say, hey, open the floodgates of
All right. Thank you.